small ones.
The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Duck City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. An open three on the way. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. A clever fake. Time is running out. Oh my goodness, what? That's a clean block. Open look. Yeah, shot is good. Create space with the crossover. Fires away. You should never leave Curry open like that. Another lead change in this heated game. Blows by the D. A wide open shot. Hits it. And they take the lead. A good look for three. Whew, missed an opportunity there. A wide open three. Some tough luck there on the three. Not much time left now. Wide open for a three. With the triple, 3 more points for his team. That player gives them the lead. Pulls up from mid-range. They're struggling on the offensive end. The defender cannot keep up. Uncontested three-pointer. No good from the three-point line. Shot clock about to expire. Capella with the screen. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. It's a brand new ball game from now. Coming in strong to the paint. The defender is shaking off on that one. Scores with a dunk, and we're all tied up. With the posterizer. Uncontested three-pointer. 3 points off the board. A big basket. They got the lead. A long-range three-pointer. Steph drills the logo triple. That player gives them the lead. Away, drains the three-pointer. A big basket. They got the lead. Capella sets a solid screen. Some tight defense. Jokic just denies the shot. Throws the hammer down. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. We're back to even now. The defender cannot keep up. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. Giannis setting a screen. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. There's still time for miracles. Now that's what we look for with the big rejection. Cannot shake off the defender. The Capella block. Three seconds. The Capella block. Shoots from right under the rim. Yo, makes an easy basket. Create space with the crossover. A good look for three. Curry doing what Curry does. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Goes up with strength. Buries it down low. No one is protecting the rim. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Wide open for a three. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. An open three on the way. What a beautiful three. The game is tied. Wow, that was way too easy. Launches on top of defense. A missed attempt from three. No. Excellent pass. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Lays it up and in. Westbrook is just unstoppable. And we're all tied up. Great defense. With a big-time block. Shot clock winding down. Kind of forced that one. A forced shot and missed. Fires away. The touch isn't quite there today. With the dunk. Westbrook with the rim-rattling dunk. Jokic running the pick and roll. Durant with the rack attack. We're back to even now. Jokic sends it away with a well-timed pick. Setting the pick. Time is running out. Fakes the shot. Ladies, swats it away. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. Wide open for a three. Knocks down the three. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. Open look. Sinks the basket. The shot. That's some solid defense. A clever pass. Great take from Jokic. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. With the block. A good look for three. That's just way too easy. Setting a screen. That's a big body setting the pick. A tough three-pointer. Gotta slow it down now. Pump fakes. Shoots with conviction. Every possession matters now. Defense was all over. Dream shake from him. Not much time left now. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. Cut down. 4. A wide open three. Hit that shot 24/7. Two, one. And that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. Jokic set the swing. LeBron with an unforgettable slam. What an incredible assist. A successful contest by the defender. Not a smart play. Uncontested three-pointer. Missed an opportunity there. A failed drive attempt. Passes up. James with an effortless dunk. Tight defense right there. Such a smart pass from Doncic. An explosive finish at the rim. That's a big body setting the pick. For the dunk, James with the heavy slam. That's a nice dish. A good look for 3. 3 points off the board. A clever fake. Fakes it, didn't shoot. James just casually drops it in. Goes up for the layup. Johnson weaves through traffic and scores. A wide open shot. Secures the 2-pointer. Doncic finds the open man. Such a smart pass from Doncic. An open 3 on the way. Gasol hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Some tight defense here. James finishes strong with a poster dunk on the defender. Gasol throws the hammer down. The game is tied. A wide open 3. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Pump fakes the shot. For the dunk. Oh no, I don't want to see that miss again. Forces the shot. That shot looks off upon release. Gasol blocks the shot. Shot clock winding down. Westbrook knocks down the 3. That's some solid defense. Blocked by James. Goes straight for a 3-pointer. That was not a good chance. Blows by the D. Gasol throws down a ferocious slam. Dream shake from Leonard with a big-time block. About to expire. Westbrook is just unstoppable. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Wide open for a 3. No good from the 3-point line. Jokic sets the screen. Can't step. Goes up to mid-range. James. Shot is good. That's a deep 3. Luka knocks it down over Jokic. Oh my goodness, what a move! With the dunk, James with the rack attack. Fading from mid-range, hits it. Cut down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Westbrook with the heavy slam. One, an open mid-range. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the dub.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Fires away. Circus three-point shot. Doncic hesitates, turns, and fades. Better slow it down now. Wade scores with a dunk. Jokic setting the pick. On the drive. Oh, what a shocking miss. A clever pass, uncontested three-pointer. The shot bounces off the rim. Fires away. And what a beautiful three. The defender is shaking off on that one. Sensational move from Luka. That was not a good chance. A good look for three. The triple, 3 more points for his team. The dunk finishes with a commanding slam. A tough shot. MD ready to protect the paint. Nice D on that play. Pump fakes. The shot is contested. Shot clock winding down. That's a bad shot. Create space with the crossover. Doncic finds the open man. Open look. Sinks the basket. Defense. Driving for a layup, and B puts it up and in. Dream shake from Jokic. An open three on the way. That's just way too easy. Fakes the shot. With a jaw-dropping dunk. Oh my goodness, what a move. Gets a good look. Doncic hits it. Attacking the basket. And then B with the layup. Blows by the D. Coming in strong to the paint. The defender is shaking off on that one. Embiid sets a solid screen. With the block. Not much time left now. Running the pick. Jokic with the big rejection. Large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Cannot shake off the defender. A wide open three. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. A failed drive attempt. Launches on top of defense. The three is good. Curry just ignored the defense. A fadeaway jumper. Secures the two-pointer. Cut down. 4, 3. Giannis with the lockdown deep. 2. Shot is good. And that's it. the game is over. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back.
Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Why did you close the door? Ah, baby. Why did you close the door, baby? Did mommy tell you to close the door? Huh? Noisy outside? Sabi ni mommy? Where? Outside?
Sorry. Ay, sheesh, bakit mo dinos? Ah! Ano ba yan? Eh, bakit ganun?
Ayusin lang natin yung audio. What's this? Don't be contained. Okay. Mm, strong. Stop stream. Lalagyan ko siya. Nawala yung sound. Sira na. Lalo na dinig. Ay, follow-up. Lugi talaga sa follow-up. Well, ay, audio. Ba't ito ah? Hehe. Laka. Talo pa rin pa sa pulot. Uy! Taya naman. Mahina kasi talaga sa block ng si Jokic. Ha? Bedsheet? Okay lang. Baho na ba? Baho na ba? Maasim yung room mo. Hindi ko alam kung saan maasim. Oh, nang kaya maasim. Next week na magpalit. Next week na lang. Towel this week. Ano, sablay yung... Sana makakuha ng paso. Lungkod man to ah. Nice wade. Lungkod man yun ah. Trash talk. Yun. Siya may cash. Baragan sa ilalim ah. Lakas ng Rodman. Teka, stop cast tayo. Slow pick, slow pick. Yan. Sige na dyan. Ito, mas may palag-palag. Lakas ng Rodman. Ma-enhance 7 siguro.
Teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Tip-off is next.
ba?
What an incredible assist! A wide open shot. Durant secures the two-pointer. Great defense. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry. What a beautiful three. A big basket. They got the lead. A good look for three. She stays hot from the three. And they take the lead. Fakes the shot. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. A clever fake. Shot clock about to expire.
Sabi na. Ano ba?
Nails the two-pointer.
Yan,
Game from now. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it.
Galing.
Pump fakes. A failed drive attempt.
Sweet. Nice.
Fakes the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Leonard starts with a dunk. Great anticipation. Some tight defense here.
Uy, ang daya.
Drops it in.
Block yun eh.
The defender is shaking off on that one. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Wide open for a three. Some tough luck there on the three. With an effortless dunk. A clever fake. That's a lightning fast release from Curry. That was not a good chance. Fakes the shot. Elevates.
Mayroon pala yun.
Throws the hammer down. Dream shake from Jokic. Leonard gets the seal.
Ay, SS.
With the triple, 3 more points for his team.
Ganun pala yan. Dongtik. Pasa agad. Bagal eh.
The ball away. A wide
GG.
open three. Curry hit that shot 24/7. Tight defense right there. The defender cannot keep up.
Bagal kasi.
Oh my goodness, what a move. The
Ay,
shot
tama
is
yun.
contested. An off-balance shot, no good. A clever fake. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Pump fakes. Jokic blocks the shot. Step back and pops. Some Mr. Magic on display right there.
Bagal. Daming dribble.
Blows by the D. A clever fake. Oh my goodness, what a move. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Leonard setting a screen. A good look for three. Leonard knocks down the three. And that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time.
Bakit lang eh.
Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on.
We have homework, baby. Ah, Lel, you have homework. Did you ask mommy? Ah, did you ask mommy? Uy, Or did you check? Huh? You check?
The players are
So you're
warned.
100% sure?
Assured we're in for a great
Huh?
game.
Okay.
This
What's
is
that on your
Daddy
nose?
Focus, and I will be the commentator
Oh,
for today's
sugat?
game.
Beside your
Start
nose?
with a jump ball. Wins the opening tip. Yoki sets the screens for Murray. Fires away. Murray. What a beautiful three. Cannot shake off the defender. Fakes the shot. That shot was contested. A fourth shot and missed. Open look. Gasol sinks the basket. Wade just casually drops it in. Gasol running the pick and roll with the great anticipation. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot.
Ah.
Gasol with an
Come on.
effortless dunk.
Come on. The engine.
Murray with a well-timed pick. That's a clean block. Sets a solid screen. Pump fakes. Shoots with conviction. That's a bad shot. Fakes
Yeah.
didn't shoot with the rack attack.
Ay, daya. Hindi ako maka-rebound.
That player gives them the lead. Uncontested three-pointer. Murray drains the three-pointer. Another lead change in this heated game. That's a nice dish. A clever fake. Presses up. Gasol with the heavy slam. We're back to even now. That's a big body setting the pick. What an incredible assist. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. A Tatum with the big protection.
Saan? Hawi ng mga yun.
Excellent pass. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. Wide open for a three. 3 points off the board. Force the opponent to stop. Gasol setting the pick. Wade with the steal. Pump fakes. Wade setting a screen. Dream shake from Jokic. Not much time left now. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Wade lays it in. Now that's too easy. An open mid-range. Tag hits it. Quick hands on that strip.
Ano?
Cut
Yan.
down. 4, 3, 2. The shot is contested. 1. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Fakes the shot. Fakes the shot. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. The defender cannot keep up. Wiggins scores with a dunk, and we're all tied up. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Pulls up from mid-range. Missed it. A successful contest by the defender. Whoa, great D. An open mid-range. Missed the open shot. Create space with the crossover. Doncic finds the open man. Time is running out. Julio knocks it down. Fading from mid-range. Sinks the basket. It's a brand new ball game from now. Blows by the D. A contested shot. Sinks it in. How did that one go in? A clever fake. A fadeaway jumper. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Shot clock about to expire. Gets a good look. A two-pointer. Won't go. Pump fakes. Wiggins. An explosive finish at the rim. A wide open shot. Off the mark on that one. Pump fakes. The defender is shaking off on that one. The defender cannot keep up. Goes up for the layup. Doncic weaves through traffic and scores. Point rush deep. Open look. The players are looking tired. Blows by the D. Shot for the dunk. Wiggins with the posterizer. Fakes the shot. Good rush deep. A clever pass. Shot clock winding down. A wide open shot. Secures the two-pointer. Create space with a step back. Defense was all over. Shoots a fader. Shot is good. Some tight defense here. Wiggins with the rim-rattling dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. A clever fake. Fakes it, didn't shoot. What an incredible assist. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Create space with the crossover. Not much time left now. Kind of forced that one. Not a smart play. Excellent pass. Going rush deep. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. That's just way too easy. Goodness, what a move. Fading from mid-range. The defense was all over that shot. 4, 2, 1. Hit Players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. The defender is shaking off on that one. A clever fake. Bad shot selection right there. A forced shot and missed. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Shot clock winding down. Lays it up. Wade lays it up and in. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. A wide open three. Defense needs to be better now. A big basket. They got the lead. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes the shot. Out of the bio. Sends it away. An open mid-range. Shot is good. Create space with the crossover. Passes up. Wiggins with an effortless dunk. Fires away. Murray. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Blows by the D. That shot was contested. Nice D on that play. Quick the big time block. Cannot shake off the defender. Out of the bio. Sets a solid screen. Uncontested three-pointer. Shot clock about to expire. Murray knocks down the three. Running the pick and roll. An open three on the way. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. A clever pass. An open three on the way. 3 points off the board. That's some solid defense. A
Kasi,
tough
daming
three-pointer.
dribble.
This is all over.
GG naman sa ano.
Open look. They're struggling on the offensive end. Pump fakes. A clever fake. Fires away. Drains the three-pointer.
This is yun.
Uncontested three-pointer. The shot bounces off the rim. Just takes the ball away. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. That's a nice dish. Blows by the knee. Elevates. Wiggins with a ferocious slam.
Need that for the stats, bro.
With the big rejection, there's still time for miracles. Wiggins secures the two-pointer. The game is all tied up.
Put it.
Blue arrow out. That's a deep three.
Yes.
That's to be expected.
Last di dinakdak. Eh, ingot naman nun, bro.
Sinks the basket.
Oo.
Great defense. Cut down. Forward with the rack attack. We got ourselves a tie. 4, 3, 2, 1. Goes up for the layup.
Daya.
Disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Now with Daming dribble. Oh, dami ko na pala ano.
Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Duck City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip.
No, no, no!
Oh my goodness, what a move! A wide open three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Williams buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Attacking the basket. Nails the two-pointer.
Kita mo na, bro.
A good look for three. What a beautiful three.
Ayan na, my bad na. Woohoo! Yes, sir. Ano akong trust sa'yo.
Boom.
Uy, uy, uy!
Create space with the crossover.
Malag eh.
Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Pulls up from mid-range. Gasol knocks it down. The defender is shaking off on that one. Lays
Uy.
it up.
Ito na naman tayo. Daya naman. Block na block, bro.
With a well-timed pick.
Ayan, libre.
A tough shot. The defense was all over that shot. Sends it away. An open mid-range. Time is running out. Hits it.
Thank you.
Open look. Secures the two-pointer. Gets a good look. Dang. Shot is
Sayang.
good.
Nice try.
Kind of forced that one. Whoa, great D. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. Pump fakes. Not much time left now. James turns and shoot from mid-range. A contested
Ay.
shot. Not a smart play.
Anong dribble?
Snatches on. Pulls up from mid-range. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Uncontested three-pointers. That's just way too easy. That player gives them the lead. Wide open for a three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Quickly takes it to the rim. Makes an easy basket, and we're all tied up. For the dunk, Williams scores with a dunk. the shot. Shot clock about to expire. Blocked by James. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. Pure dominance on display right there. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. A 4-shot and miss. Full athleticism on display for Wiggins right there. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. A failed drive attempt. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. The defender cannot keep up. A difficult mid-range shot. Whoa, great D. That one, Rodman just casually drops it in. Curry setting the pick. A good look for 3. Curry
naman ang
hits it.
switch.
Things need to be better now. And they take the lead. Create space with the crossover. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. That's a nice dish. A fadeaway jumper. Sinks the basket. Just too quick for the defense. A successful contest by the defender. Steph Curry, what an impossible shot. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from 3. No, Rodman, an explosive finish at the rim. Bad shot selection right there. Rodman still manages to hit it. An open 3 on the way. Some tough luck there on the 3. Excellent pass. Wiggins just denies the shot. Goes straight for a 3-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Rodman throws the hammer down. They got the lead. What a game. Attacking the basket. Johnson weaves through traffic and scores. They pull one back. Passes up. Wiggins just casually drops it in. They've turned the tables.
11
Hope
points na
they'll
plus.
use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. The defender is shaking off on that one. Leonard scores with a dunk. Lays it up. Collar buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Some tight defense here. Porzingis with the block. A step back shot. Woo. Missed an opportunity there. Derrick Jackson Jr. sends it away. A wide open shot. McConnell knocks it down. Launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. An explosive finish at the rim. We're back to even now. Create space with a step back. A missed attempt from three. No. Pulls up from mid-range. Hits it. Leonard gets the seal. Porzingis with the big rejection. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Shot clock winding down. Derrick Jackson Jr. with a big-time block. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. For the dunk. With the right attack, it's a brand new ball game from now. It's a good look. Wins. Hits it. Jaren Jackson Jr. setting a pick. Step back and pops. The touch isn't quite there today. Fires away. And that concludes our game. And there it is. A big win for them. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Gains the first possession. Wow, that was way too easy. Throws the hammer down. Adams with a well-timed pick. A wide open shot. Knocks it down. The game is tied. The defender cannot keep up. Gasol with the effortless dunk. Now Wiggins jumps high into the air for that block. Fakes the shot. An open mid-range. Wiggins. Shot is good. Pump fakes. A clever pass. Goes up for the layup. Murray lays it in. Now that's too easy. Oh my goodness, what a move. For the dunk. Wiggins with the heavy slam. Blows by the D. Fires away. Murray. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. They can seal the deal right here. Tight defense right there. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. What an incredible assist. A wide open three. Drains the three-pointer. And they're back on top. The defender is shaking off on that one. Time is running out. Races up. Gasol with the rack attack. Tie game. The pressure is on. The defender is dropped. Quick Giannis blocks the shot. Excellent pass. Goes up for the layup, and that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time.
Kalel, open mo nga yan ah.
The players
Can you
are
open
warming
the
up. The
lights?
show
Turn on the
is
lights po.
underway soon. This is
Hello.
Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty.
Thank you.
We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. A Thompson, that's a clean block. Shoots from right under the rim, too soft on the shot. Driving for a layup, makes an easy basket. A clever fake, pump fakes, a tough shot. Nice D on that play.
Kung maalala nyo sa mga events namin noon sa iba't ibang lugar sa mundo, lagi ko sinasabi na kapag president ka or vice president ka or any government official for that matter, hindi ka pwedeng humindi kapag sinasabihan ka na magpa-drug test ka, magpa-neuropsychiatric exam ka, or any other exam na mag-relate sa competency mo to lead. So, dapat kapag merong challenge na ganyan, ay isubmit mo kaagad yung sarili mo for drug test.
Naniniwala ka ba na gumagamit talaga yung first fund?
Bigyan natin ng lahat ng mga nakasama nila sa mga parties nila nagsasabi
Sa
na
ano nila
gumagamit
kanina.
sila ng droga.
Just in case mapatalit si BBM VP sa pwesto, are you ready to take over the Malacanang?
Yan ang hindi ko muna sasagutin kasi magkakagulo tayo niyan. Sige.
May warrant of arrest si Zaldico and 17 others. Pinapakasuhan na sila. So anong comment mo doon? Sa flood control project.
Kasi meron akong kaibigan noon na konsehal dito sa Davao City. Ang kanyang favorite saying is, to see is to believe. No? So, makikita natin yung sincerity ng administration to go after the perpetrators of the flood control scandal, corruption. Kung makikita natin na maipresenta nga nila ng tama at maayos yung ebidensya at merong managot doon sa nangyari.
And also VP si former House Speaker Martin Romualdez, pinapakasuhan din ng bribery, graft, and plunder VP ng ICI and DPWH. Si Romualdez po.
Nails the two-pointer. Dream shake from sends it away. Pop fake. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Booker with an amazing shot. Nurkic with the with a big-time block. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Booker knocks it down. Shot. Shoots with conviction. Defense was all over. Fakes the shot. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Hits it over defense. That's tough. Uncontested three-pointer. 3 points off the board. Cut down. 4, 3. Bad shot selection right there. 2. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Tip-off is next. Gains the first possession. With a dunk. Scores with a dunk. A successful contest by the defender. A 4-shot and missed. He's so crafty with the ball. In open mid-range. Booker. Shot is good. Fakes the shot. Shoots a fader. A 2-pointer. Won't go. Attacking the basket. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. From right under the basket. Lays it up and in. Dream shake from Jokic. Lays it up.
So when I went to sleep, my jewels were here, and when I woke up, gone. A night's morning, and I have none this.
Fadeaway jumper.
OA sa acting, OA sa pamilya,
OA sa school, OA sa trabaho.
OA sa confidence, OA sa live selling. Oo, OA talaga kami. Overachiever, over-asenso. OA ako with Oppo A6 Pro.
Makes an easy pass.
And while official channels are quieter, many players coordinate through Discord or third-party tools. So in 2025, Ragnarok Online is still alive and still getting updates in some region and still mostly playing the same way it always has, though with more layers of progression and system added on top. It's easier to start now thanks to support systems like Eden Group and beginner items, and new regional launches like the Latam server shows that there's still very high interest in the game. As you see here, this is Rachel, and there's a lot of people here. I can't even go to Frontera because it's overloaded with players. So if you're coming back, expect a mix of old school grind and modern monetization. Now, to show you more of what the game has to offer and the main hub of the game, we're gonna visit it to show you if it's barren or lively. Let's go play the game from the start. Okay, so here goes the character.
Hits it, that'll hurt the opponents. Jokic with the block. That's too far out. Punches over Jokic. That's a move. The ball is stopped. Goes for a fadeaway. Secures the two-pointer. Flag snatches home. Boom. With the steal. Cut down. Three. A tough three-pointer. Two. Booker. Makes a tough three. That's a deep three. And that concludes our game. And there it is. A big win for them. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. A clever fake. Goes up for the layup. Booker lays it up and in. Jokic with the big rejection. Shoots a fader. Sinks it in. How did that one go in? Fakes it. Didn't shoot. With a jaw-dropping dunk. He's so crafty with the ball. Gets a good look. Booker hits it. Kind of forced that one. Not a smart play. Dream shake from Jokic. Quickly takes it to the rim. Jokic just walks in and adds 2 to the scoreboard. Pump fakes. Pump fakes. Fakes the shot. Attacking the basket. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Sinks the basket. A Jokic. That's a clean block. With the big rejection. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. A tough shot. The defense was all over that shot. With a big-time block. Dream shake from Jokic. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. The 10 shot. A tough three-pointer. Thompson hits a contested three. Shoots a fader. A four-shot and missed. Capella block. Pulls up from mid-range. Jokic. Shot is good. Cut down. 4, 3. Driving for a layup. Jokic. Blocks the shot. And that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. From right under the basket. Whoa, bit of bad luck on that attempt. A step back shot. Dodge it. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. James with the big rejection. Going for the dunk. Gasol. An explosive finish at the rim. That's a spectacular rejection from LeBron. Fires away. What a beautiful
Pinaka-pinipili or pinakamalaki? Pinakamasarap? Chicken Joy! Pinaka-pinipili or pinakamalaki?
Do you want to have more control over your mic and game audio in your recordings? In this video, I'm going to teach you how you can separate your microphone and your game audio inside Streamlabs, so that way you have way more control over your audio. If that sounds good to you, drop a quick like on this video so other streamers can find this video. And look at this cute little cat I got. It's got a little bell. Look at that. Neat. The very first thing that we got to do is obviously open up Streamlabs. Duh, it's in the friggin' title. And if you're wondering where I got this cool webcam overlay, it's actually included in my streamer starter pack, which I'll leave linked in the description down below. But in order to separate our game and mic audio, we first need to go to the bottom left corner and click on the Streamlabs settings. And then we're going to go to the audio tab. Now here we're going to choose our desktop audio device, which in this case, for me, it's going to be my Yamaha ZG01 speakers, because that's where all of my audio is coming from, because it's my computer speakers that I'm listening to right now. And if you're not sure where your correct settings would be, if you're on Windows, simply go to the bottom and right click this little speaker icon and go to sound settings. And then you'll be able to see what your main output is. So right now, speakers Yamaha ZG01 is for me, but if you're going through a different output, then you'll want to choose whatever that one is in Streamlabs. And if you're using a Mac or Chromebook, honestly, I'm not sure because I only have Windows, but Reddit is going to be your best friend if you run into any issues. So for my desktop audio device, I know I'm going for this one. And then for our microphone, I'm going to pick my favorite microphone that I'm using right now, which is the Rode PodMic USB. I'll leave that linked in the description down below, or I'll leave it linked on the video, whichever you prefer. So now we got our game audio, and now we have our mic audio. So now what we need to do is confirm that. In the bottom right corner, you can see we have our speakers and our desktop microphone. So I'm gonna hit done just in case it didn't populate for you after you hit done. It should populate like this. I got my game audio being picked up in Hollow Knight on the top bar, and then whenever I'm talking, the microphone bar is going up and down. So we know that's good to go so far. So let's go back to the bottom left corner, Streamlabs. We're gonna click that little cog wheel, and now we're gonna go over to the output tab. Now, if yours doesn't look like mine, simply click the output mode at the top and change that to advanced, and we're gonna go to the recording tab. Now here, I'm just gonna choose a standard type. You're gonna choose wherever you want your recordings to be saved to. I just have it on my SSD, which is just a different hard drive, so that way it doesn't clutter up my main hard drive. So you can click that browse button and put it wherever you think is gonna be best for you. Then I'm gonna choose to record an MP4, but the most important part here is the audio tracks. So as you can see here, I'm recording on 2 audio tracks. I have audio track 2 and 3. Which means when I'm doing my recordings in Streamlabs, it's going to be split into 2 audio tracks. So now that we have 2 audio tracks selected, now we have to tell Streamlabs what to put on those audio tracks, aka our mic and our game audio. So I'm going to use audio tracks 2 and 3, and also you can ignore the fact that I'm recording on X264. That's just because I'm recording this video for YouTube, and if I record on both softwares, my computer explodes. So just ignore that. But if you're wondering what the best recording settings are going to be for your computer, I have a separate video on that in the top right corner, so check that out later. But the important part is separating our 2 tracks here. So I'm going to do tracks 2 and 3, and then we're going to go to the audio tab at the very top right here. Click on that, change all of these to 320 bitrate to give us the best audio quality, and then we are going to be good for that section. So now we're going to hit done, take a deep breath in and out. It's not that hard, so we're good. We're good so far. So now what we need to do is go over to the mixer over here in the bottom right. It happens to be for me. We're going to click on this little cog wheel that says Open Advanced Audio Settings. So click on that, and now you'll notice that we have a bunch of stuff that just popped up here. So let me move it over for us. As you can see, we are recording on tracks 2 and 3 because that's what we told Streamlabs we wanted to record on. So for this instance, we want to take off our speakers on track 2 or 3, doesn't really matter. So for this instance, I'm going to record, let's say, my game and everything else audio on track 2. So I'm going to take it off of track 3. Now I'm going to do the same for everything else because I just want to record my microphone on track 3. So then we're going to do the vice versa. So now we're going to take the microphone off of track 2, and now I'm going to take everything else that I don't want on my track. But to keep things very simple, I'm just going to record our game audio on track 2, and then just our microphone on track 3 and nothing else. So that way they're clean tracks and we can record them and we can edit them in post after we're done. So once we've done that, we're going to simply hit the X button. And now what we're going to do is do a simple recording. So I'm going to hit the record button. It's going to turn red. It's going to start recording. You can see that the recording has started here. I'm going to wave my arms like an idiot. As you can see, the game audio is getting picked up through our speakers up here. And then when I'm talking, you can see the desktop microphone is getting picked up here. So now I'm going to end the recording. So we're going to click stop recording. And now we're going to go to that folder. So in the settings, we're going to go to output recording. We're going to go to this recording path right here to go and grab our video file. So here's my video file right here, 16 seconds, nice, short, and sweet like other parts of me. So we're going to double click and preview this. But one thing to note is that when you're previewing this and using like Windows Media Player or any other kind of like video previewing software or whatever, I guess you want to say, program, majority of the time you're not going to be able to hear all of the audio. So you might just hear the game audio or you might just hear your mic audio. So if you're previewing it, you're like, Cody, what the heck? I can only hear one. That's just the default because usually these video players will only read one audio track at a time. So usually you'll choose the first one, I believe, which will either be, in this case, the game audio or your microphone. So in order to basically combine that, we need to use a video editing software like DaVinci Resolve. Free, and it'll give you a much better idea of what's actually going on. So don't freak out if you don't hear all of your audio in the video preview here. I'm going to show you exactly what's up. So don't freak out, but this is the software that I use to edit all my YouTube videos. It's called DaVinci Resolve. It's completely free. I bought the studio version because I want to support them and it comes with more features, but the free version is totally fine and you're going to be able to do everything that I'm doing in this video for free. So just make sure you're downloading the DaVinci Resolve, the regular one, and not the studio because the studio is paid. But once you open up DaVinci Resolve, we're going to go to the edit tab at the bottom so that way we can import our file. So now we're going to go and find that video file. I'm simply just going to click and drag it into our timeline here at the bottom. So just drop it. And
Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. A fadeaway jumper. Knocks it down. An open three on the way. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Dream shake from down. Driving for a layup. Yo, buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. That's too far out. Spectacular shooting performance.
Speaking. Galing ibang bansa yata. Huwag lang medyo baka makita.